MLB Shane Bieber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch.
Leury.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
No balls and a strike to count. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Eloy Jimenez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. One and 1. Moncada at third with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. I got to count 2 and 2.
No one out with a runner at second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Past history with Lucas Giolito, it's been pretty good, 5 for 12. 0-1, here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on him.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So here's Jose Abreu. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The White Sox will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. 3-1 to him now. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Skied into straightaway right. Naquin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So here's Tyler Naquin. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Indians coming to the plate now. Leury Garcia.
Leading off to the right side. The center field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Leury Garcia.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. To 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Eloy Jimenez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. White Sox on top, 2. Leading off the inning, Sandy Leon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Pitch is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 2.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped up. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. White Sox lead. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch.
Cesar Hernandez.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
1-1 the count now. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now back.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Naquin's under it, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Indian. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That gets through and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Encarnacion is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ripped to second base. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The second baseman.
Stepping up now, Danny Mendick. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. At the plate now, Leury Garcia. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Zimmer's in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out. 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mazara's going back. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the... ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that misses 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Grandal is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So all set for the start of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now back.
Boy, D-Roll, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And there's ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Hernandez at second. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jose Abreu. And this is taken outside for ball one. In his career, Abreu is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strike. Yeah. A man. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The Palehose are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And no swing, apparently, ball one. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Brian Roquillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that ends the inning. Brian Roquillo will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. Roberto Perez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
55, Roberto.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Up next is Chicago.
So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. DeShields coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now back, second base.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now back.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Adam Simber enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A 1-1.
That's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is a fastball swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. The inning is. White Sox strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Aaron Bummer enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
The left fielder, Delino.
First pitch on its way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Bummer is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Third baseman, Ramirez.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cesar Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Last strike now for Cleveland. Just hung in there on that one. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Shane Bieber.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results. As the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 2-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The Detroit Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-1. The Minnesota Twins earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-0. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Reds beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-1. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-3. The Houston Astros